Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous
Too damn bad for these sea chickens. Fuck them.
I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
No connection on the last play, and out third down. Here's Locke to the air. Ooh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles will take over still on their side of the field.
Yes, I am throwing the game because I do not care, and I'm an Eagles fan. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly. This is going to be your season, Seahawks. You're going to lose by this scores every time.
Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on fourth down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. To throw, it's McCord. Chased out to his right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. McCord's going to throw here. He gets it complete to Will Shipley. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every receivers that time, running back in the flat.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completions. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
Keeps the score Eagles 63, Seahawks nothing.
Give them credit here. They have kept their faith despite an awful showing in this area, Brock, as they line up for yet another field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And it doesn't have the leg. They've called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal.
A 62-yard attempt.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And looking at the scoreboard, Brock, I think they can weather the miss there.
63, Seahawks nothing.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They'll go with Walker on the counter. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
What?
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muscle. This one falls short. So one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott, going on a bit of a speed run.
I would have 2 hours. Yeah, I don't know if I can do that.
Seems we are flying past halftime and going right to the start of the third quarter.
Ah, my God! What the hell?
One wild night of pure lovemaking that soothes my soul and inflames my loins.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Philadelphia.
And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. So a rarity for anyone playing penalty bingo. It's a kickoff out of bounds and some great field position starting out. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Play action on first down.
Oh wait, we were gonna put our second team in, weren't we? We were gonna put our starters in there. Starters are in. Okay, I didn't even sack them, and what is kicking their ass? Dude, what am I? How? No, he was just celebrating.
They'll send out the
Oh, no.
Collects this at the 35. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Eagles are ready to set up shop on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Rolling out to his left. Connects on the crosser.
I slipped.
Yeah, look at the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. First down, a run with Barkley. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Motion man left is Brown. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Hits his running back. And the defense gets the stop to deny that.
Was that MJF? Is that MJF? It is. Man, look at that title up, my boy. You want my world title that badly? You should beat me in the ring for it. I am.
First down, but still a very good game. They picked up 12, third and short. Offense headed to the line.
Are you watching?
Punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. Option play. They give it to Barkley. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. From the left hash, this will be from 50. This kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Finds Barkley underneath. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually, they do give him the 10-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Another pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it first and goal.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Going to run with Barkley. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He's got it. this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space.
Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead.
Boo.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So now after his second missed point after the game.
Face orange raised eyebrow, face purple crying.
Returnable from the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Throwing his lock. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. This is reeled in by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd down.
Block. Here's a screen out for Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go.
Brock looking to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled for no gain. And the Birds put their dime package out there. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Looking for a throw here. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's brought down after a short gain. So out now comes the punter. And it's anybody's guess if they're going to kick it or try yet another fake. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. 1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
An 8-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down.
Dive play straight ahead. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They'll motion Brown right. Barkley trying this up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make the stop.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Hurts now from the gun. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. He's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Here's Saquon. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be third and short at the 35. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Well, tight end gets it again. They are leaning on it big time in this one. And that short gain is enough for a reset it down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. That's on first down. Finds him over the middle. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Third and goal now as they try to pile on further. Back to throw. Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up fourth and goal.
Taken down back at the 12-yard line.
Elliott connects there. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive. That lead is.
He's getting into the territory that's great for him as an individual, Kate. There aren't many kickers who could brag they've made this many kicks, 6 in one game, but this is also not great for the offense because this means 6 times they've gotten within range but couldn't find their way to the end zone.
Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense to the line for second down. Running with Walker again. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Eagles loading up the secondary. Dime look coming third down. Throwing with the blitz on the way. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this one spits out a little shy midfield. They're going to be in enemy territory to begin this possession. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They run it with Saquon. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Quickly gets it on third down. And they'll mark him down there after the dive. It's a gain of 2. They're left with 4th and 7. Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Online, but not enough juice. That one falls short. It's no good. And they're on. The Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. And even fighting that dreaded body clock with a West Coast trip, they played their game. They're taking this victory back east with them. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Seattle.
Yeah.